So it says Andrew and Tristan Tate claim they are innocent, and there's no evidence against them.
Ask the police what evidence there is against me. They have nothing. Ask the police what evidence they have against me.
Yeah, the Matrix is trying to frame me, but God knows the truth. There's no evidence in my file because I've done nothing wrong. Everybody knows I'm innocent. It's okay. Everyone knows I'm innocent.
Boxing yourself. Ask the police what evidence there is against me. They have nothing. Ask the police what evidence they have against me.
Yeah, the Matrix is trying to frame me, but God knows the truth. There's no evidence in my file because I've done nothing wrong. Everybody knows I'm innocent. It's okay. Everyone knows I'm innocent.
Boxing yourself.
Yeah, I don't really know why. The internet is so buzzing over this particular topic. And I don't understand why people are so dogmatic with the views. Like, people so love personalities. They're so into personalities, and they're like, I like this guy and I like the stuff that he does and I'm a fan of him. So I can't believe that he did anything wrong or whatever, like, because, he's my guy or whatever, There was a quote where people were kind of making fun of it, because he has a clip where he's saying everything that you do is your fault, so take accountability for the position that you're in your life, because it was all because of you and the things that you decided. Like, this is Andrew Tate in some of his videos. That's the kind of stuff he says all the time. But then I don't see him doing that in this situation. So I find that pretty funny to me, so it's not your fault that you're in this situation. They're just picking on you, right? Your actions had nothing to do with how you're in the situation that you're in, but that's what you say on your shows or whatever. That's the rhetoric that you say all the time. The position you're in is as a result of things that you've done. So I would have to say, go, freaking live by them words, bruh. Stand on that. If that's how you feel, stand on that. And again, I don't really get why this is such a thing. Like, the internet is so crazy about this particular topic, because you got the people that love him and you got the people that hate him. So you got the people that really love to see that he's in the position that he's in, and then you got the people that feel like, he's being persecuted or whatever. Like, and what's crazy about this is how the public makes these decisions based on their own feelings or whatever. What about the evidence or whatever the hell? I mean, I haven't seen any. I mean, I don't know. I really don't. I can't say one way or another. I would say that there's a chance that he did something. That's the reason why he's arrested. You know what I'm saying? In other situations, when people go to jail or whatever, people automatically assume that they did something wrong. And they're like, you must have did something wrong because the police arrested you. You're in jail. So you must have did something wrong. But then they don't feel that way when it's a celebrity, when it's somebody that they, look up to or whatever, then they automatically assume they're innocent. So this is a really crazy state that we're in mentally, as a society, given that, like I say, innocent people do get arrested all the time. Innocent people go to jail all the time. It happens. But it seems like people automatically assume you're guilty. You know what I'm saying? If you get arrested, if you go to jail or whatever, unless you're a celebrity, unless you're somebody that they're your fan, you're a fan of them. This is a crazy state of affairs that we're in right here, as a society. I think we're going insane, and nobody even cares what the real truth is and what the real facts are. So many conspiracy theories and all of that coming out related to this story. I don't know what happened. I'm not going to even speculate. I mean, I know what, he's charged with and all of that with, they're saying they're calling it sex trafficking, and but he's saying that there's no justice in Rwanda or whatever. Shoot, I would say there's a justice issue here in the United States, and there's probably justice issues in a lot of countries around the world. So still, like, the thing is, they don't randomly pick people up and take them to jail for sex trafficking or whatever. Like, I've never been arrested for something like that. I don't see them busting down my door and taking me to jail for something like that. But then he's like, oh, they wanted my money. It's because of my money. It's because some of the things I said online and all of this or whatever. I don't know, man. I really don't. I don't think that it works that way, but what do I know? I don't have a whole lot of money. So maybe if I had a bunch of money, then I would feel differently. I'd be like, oh, they're coming after me because I have money. Anyways, No Jumper posted this. He says Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan Tate said they are innocent. The police have no evidence against them. Let's read some comments. The first comment says, Andrew Tate, not the GOAT, no cap. Another comment says, where's Andin Ross? We need him. Another comment says, Andrew Tate. It says, 12 be holding everyone up. Another comment says, I mean, I haven't seen any evidence against him. Well, you not in the court system either. You're not a freaking lawyer or whatever. Police officer, maybe if you was over there. Another comment says, remember when y'all were saying Tory was innocent? Mm-hmm. Same thing. That dude went to jail. Now, I don't even know how guilty that apparently he was, though. They came back with the jury really quickly on Tory. So the people, the jury were the ones that got to see all the evidence and hear the testimonies, and they came back right fast, and that dude is in trouble. Another comment says, Matrix real ones know they are innocent. This what they higher ups like to do, especially when real ones exposing the real truth on waking up young men all around the world. Y'all need to wake up and see the truth for how it is. They are framing these two men. The truth will come out. So again, like, where do you get this view from? Is it just because you really like this guy? He says, the higher ups. Who are those? Who are they? He says, like to do, especially when real ones exposing the real truth. What real truth have he been exposing? Like, I don't know that he has been exposing any real truth. He talks about money all the time, like, I don't know about any truth that this guy is really exposing. He says, y'all need to wake up and see the truth for how it is. They're framing these two men. How do you know that? What evidence do you have that they're framing him? Just like the other guy said, we don't have any evidence to show that he did anything. Well, what evidence is that they're framing him? How can you be so confident in that? Another comment says, they are innocent. Free the top G's. Another comment says, Top G forgot to shave his head before the raid. Another comment says, bye, Baldy. Another comment says, Top G innocent. They got him locked up in a department store. That's what are they coming out of? Like, really, is that? Another comment says, they treating him like a black man, locked up, no evidence. Oh, we'll throw in the racial. Let's make it racial. Let's read another one. It says, that shit's scary, bro, because I genuinely believe they aren't guilty of what they're saying, and there's nothing they can do. You can tell Tristan was way more agitated now than last clips from the paparazzi. He says, I genuinely believe they aren't guilty. Where do you get any evidence? Do you know? Did you chop it up with the girl, or have you seen any evidence? How do you come to that conclusion? Another one says, man, I don't know. They haven't dropped any evidence on these boys. Matrix still up 100 points. Like, when do they drop evidence, bro? Like, when do they, you get to hear what the stuff is going on in the trial? When do they ever release that kind of stuff? Like, that doesn't happen, bro, unless you're in the court room. Anyways, I guess if there's a trial, I don't know if we're going to see it, though, because over here in the States, we get to see when it's high-profile trials like this, but I doubt if it's going to be like that there. It'll still be paparazzi, maybe outside of the courtrooms and stuff, but we probably will never get to hear what the hell. But right now he's locked up, and they confiscated all his cars and stuff. That dude was on the top of the world. King Chaka ENT. Y'all can check out the music on Spotify, Apple, and other services. What goes up must come down. This is it.